Hi, my name is Nick Caruso. This week I was at the annual IBM Information on Demand conference, which focuses on content management in the IBM solution portfolio. I had the opportunity to present to one of the breakout sessions at the event, and this presentation is a condensed version of that 1-hour presentation. So in this example, I'm going to be using a patient discharge workflow. So I'm going to introduce to you two people in the story. Dee, who's a nurse, she's a baby boomer, and she's certainly uses technology every single day, but she likes to handle paper as part of the discharge process. And I'm going to introduce you to Joel, who's a Generation Y, and he's much more comfortable using tablets and other mobile devices to assist in the discharge process. So in this case, the hospital is embracing both types of employees, giving them certain levels of technology to accelerate their workflows. So in this case, Dee prints out a discharge form. She's working with the patients directly. She's having them sign that paperwork. And then she's going over and walking over to the nearest MFP in the hospital environment to scan those documents. Now what she can do is she can authenticate on the multifunction device using a badge card. This is the same badge card she uses to access different facilities within the building. When she identifies herself, she's going to see a button on the panel of the multifunction device called Patient Discharge. When she sees that, she's going to get a list of all the patients that are pending discharge. In this case, she sees a patient that she was just working with, in this case, Tom Denver. She can click on that patient, put in the discharge documents, scan the documents, and they can automatically go into the workflow to accelerate the discharge process. As those documents are being processed, they can be complemented by the IBM solution set, such as DataCap, Content Manager, FileNet, and case management solutions. So a very simple way to accelerate the workflow. Dee can still handle the paper documents, she can still get those physical signatures, but instead of putting them into a basket to maybe get processed later on that evening or days later, she can simply walk up to a multifunction device to scan those documents. Now let's compare and contrast with Joel, who's a Generation Y. He's much more comfortable using tablets, using mobile devices. So instead, he's going to use his mobile device to take a picture of the patient's barcode. That's going to automatically look up the patient, present a form, and that form can be signed by the patient on that mobile device. Once that document is signed, it's a very simple way to just get a signature with a stylus pen or a finger. We can also display on the mobile device a HIPAA release form, HIPAA disclosure form, and other relevant information as part of that discharge process. In this case, the digital signature will get overlaid onto an electronically already existing PDF, and that too will get uploaded into the same workflow as if it had been scanned, taking advantage of the DataCap, the FileNet, content management, and case management workflows. So in this case, we have two approaches. One is using paper with Dee, and the other one is using electronic with Joel, but both coming to the same ultimate result of making it very easy to process content and get that into the workflow. One of the things that was very easy for them to do was especially for Dee, was not to have to learn the complexities of the scanning process. She did not have to understand DPI settings, black and white or color. She just had to press that patient discharge button. In the case of Joel, he just had to take a picture of the patient's barcode. It automatically looked up the patient. He got their signature over a stylus or a fingernail signature on the tablet of the device. Both those workflows fed into an IBM solution set. The simple solution I just presented to you highlights three key areas that a lot of hospitals are focusing on. One is increased security, meeting regulatory compliance, and addressing cost containment. So this was a very quick demonstration, but the solution set itself can do a wide range of capabilities, from printing, faxing, scanning, ensuring you're meeting HIPAA compliance with audit trails, having interoperability capabilities with other systems within your environment, and reducing the overall operating expense, reducing the amount of print that's going on, the complexity of the workflows, and taking advantage of a lot of the investments that you've already made in your organization. The solution I just discussed is called AutoStore. What's great about it is that it works with over 800 multifunction devices, as well as has a capability to work with iOS and Android devices. So a single solution that an organization can invest in can support a wide range of devices that are in use every day in your organization. The example I gave was obviously a healthcare related example, but it applies to lots of different industries, from banking, legal, government, education, lots of different markets that use AutoStore every single day. So in summary, this was just a very quick version of a much more in-depth presentation that we gave at the IOD event. I hope to see you next year, and if you have any questions, please contact your local NSI representative. Thank you.